Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Ms. Musarrat Wali. I am a teacher training student at Rehan School Lahore campus. Today we talk about how to create a growth mindset and embrace challenges. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities, intelligence, and skills can be developed through efforts, learning, and persistence. People with this mindset don't fear challenges. They see them as opportunities to grow instead of avoiding difficulties. They embrace them, learn from mistakes, and keep improving. This way of thinking helps build confidence, resilience, and long term success in life. So, we start with ChatGPT. Let's start. Hi, ChatGPT.
Hey, I'm right here. What can I help you with today?
Today, we talk about how to create a growth mindset and embrace challenges.
Absolutely. I love that topic. So, a growth mindset is really about believing that your abilities can improve with effort and learning, and embracing challenges is kind of a natural extension of that. You see them as opportunities, not threats. What kind of challenges or situations are you thinking about?
How does a growth mindset help in life?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, when you have a growth mindset, you tend to see failures or setbacks as temporary and solvable. You don't give up when things get tough. You keep learning, adapting, and improving. That leads to more resilience, better problem solving, and ultimately greater success, both personally and professionally.
Okay. Why are challenges important for personal growth?
Oh, that's a key part. Challenges push us out of our comfort zone. When we face something difficult, we have to think differently, problem solve, and adapt. Without those challenges, we might stay stagnant. But by overcoming them, we build confidence, new skills, and a deeper sense of capability. So they're really like fuel for growth.
How can failure help us learn?
Absolutely. I mean, failure is one of the most powerful teachers. When something doesn't go as planned, it reveals what didn't work, where we can improve, and what new strategies we can try. As long as we reflect and stay curious, failure is really just a stepping stone towards success.
Okay. What is the difference between fixed mindset and mindset?
Yeah, for sure. So, a fixed mindset is when you believe your abilities and intelligence are basically static. You're either good at something or you're not. A growth mindset, on the other hand, is the belief that with effort, practice, and learning, you can develop and improve. So, one kind of keeps you stuck, and the other opens up a world of possibility.
How can we change negative thoughts into a positive one?
Definitely. It takes practice, but you can reframe negative thoughts by catching them as they arise and then challenging them. For example, if you think, I can't do this, you can ask yourself, what's one small step I can take? Over time, that shift builds a more positive inner dialogue.
Why should we not fear mistakes?
Yeah, that's a big one. Mistakes are really just feedback. They show us what we can improve, where our assumptions might be off, and they give us a chance to adapt. If we fear them, we avoid taking risks. But if we embrace them, we grow so much faster.
How does effort lead to success?
So, effort is really the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. When you put in consistent effort, you develop skills, resilience, and knowledge. Over time, those small steps add up, and you start seeing real progress, which eventually leads to success.
Can intelligence be improved over time? How?
Yeah, absolutely. So, with effort and practice, you start to develop a deeper understanding and more effective strategies. You learn from mistakes, you refine your approach, and you get more efficient. Essentially, your brain builds stronger connections, so what once felt really hard becomes easier with time and persistence.
What habits build a strong mindset?
Exactly. A strong mindset is built when you keep showing up, even when it's tough. It's that combination of effort, reflection, and a willingness to see challenges as part of the journey. And once you have that, you can really keep growing in all aspects of life.
Why is persistence important?
Ah, great point. So, persistence is crucial because it keeps you moving forward, even when progress is slow or obstacles pop up. It's often what separates people who achieve their goals from those who give up too soon. So, when you stick with it, even in the face of setbacks, that's when real breakthroughs happen.
How can we stay motivated during difficulties?
Yeah, that's tough, but it really helps to keep your bigger purpose in mind, why you're doing what you're doing. You can also break things down into smaller, achievable steps so each win feels meaningful. And don't forget to celebrate progress, no matter how small. Those little boosts keep you going.
How does self belief affect success?
Oh, belief is huge. If you truly believe you can improve or succeed, you're more likely to take action, stick with it, and stay resilient when things get tough. But if you doubt yourself, you might not even try. So it's a bit like a self fulfilling prophecy. Your belief shapes your behavior, and that shapes your outcomes.
What role does practice play in improvement?
Oh, practice is absolutely vital. It's like a muscle. You don't get stronger overnight, but every time you practice, you refine your skills, you build confidence, and you discover new techniques. The more you repeat and adjust, the better you get, and the closer you get to mastery.
How can feedback help us grow?
Oh, feedback is like a compass. It points out exactly where we can improve. When we're open to it, we learn from different perspectives, we spot blind spots, and we adjust our approach. Over time, that kind of insight really accelerates growth.
Why should we welcome challenges instead of avoiding them?
Yeah, great question. So, challenges actually help us grow because they stretch our capabilities. When we face them, we learn new skills, gain confidence, and prove to ourselves that we can handle tough situations. Plus, each challenge conquered prepares us for even bigger leaps.
How does a growth mindset improve confidence?
Yeah, it really does. When you have a growth mindset, you start seeing challenges as opportunities to learn, not as threats. So each time you overcome something, you realize, hey, I can do this. And that repeated experience of growth, even through setbacks, builds real confidence over time.
What is the power of yet in learning?
Oh, that's a powerful force. When you adopt a yet mentality, like saying, I can't do this yet, it reminds you that ability is just a work in progress. It keeps you patient, persistent, and open to growth, which is really empowering in the long run.
How can we learn from criticism?
Yeah, so criticism, even when it's tough, is really valuable if we approach it with curiosity. Instead of getting defensive, we can ask, what can I learn here? Or how can I apply this feedback? When we do that, we take the useful bits, adjust, and we end up getting better faster.
What happens when we give too early?
Yeah, when we give up too early, we often miss out on that breakthrough just beyond the hurdle. We might never see how close we were to success, and we lose all the growth we would have gained from pushing through. So, sticking with it, even when it's hard, is really where the magic happens.
How do successful people think differently?
Yeah, so people with a growth mindset see effort as a path to mastery. They believe that their abilities can be developed, so they stay curious, take on challenges, and persist. In contrast, people with a fixed mindset might avoid difficulties because they think their talent is just set in stone.
Can anyone develop a growth mindset?
Absolutely. It's something we can all cultivate. It just takes awareness, catching those fixed thoughts, reframing them, and being intentional about learning from challenges. With time and practice, anyone can build a growth mindset.
What are examples of embarrassing challenges in real life?
Oh, great question. So it could be things like taking on a new role at work, learning a completely new skill, like a language or a sport, or even starting a difficult conversation in a relationship. Each of those pushes you beyond your comfort zone and helps you grow.
How can we start building a growth mindset today?
Yeah, a simple way is to start by paying attention to your self talk. Notice when you say things like, I can't do this, and replace them with, I can't do this yet. Then set small, achievable goals, reflect on setbacks as learning opportunities, and celebrate progress. Bit by bit, it becomes a habit.
Okay, okay, thank you, ChatGPT.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad we could talk about this. If anything else comes up, or if you just want to explore more ideas, I'm here.
Okay, a growth mindset transforms challenges into opportunities and failure into lessons. When you believe you can grow, you unlock your true potential. Every step, every mistake, and every effort becomes part of your success journey. Keep running, keep trying, and never stop growing.
I love that. It's such a beautiful reminder that every part of the process, no matter how tough, contributes to who we're becoming. So, yeah, just keep,
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. Thanks.
of course. I'm really glad we got to
And Thanks, ChatGPT, and thanks for everyone. Thank you very much.